Hi, and welcome to the second video of Road to 2000 rated OTB. We jump right into it. We're playing a really strong opponent, 1806, and it's against a rival, so it's an externally game with 8 people against 8 people. So it's really nice. So we jump right into it. I start with d4. I always start with d4 against strong opponents. Normally play e4 against what lower. In the video before I played e4 because the opponent was a little bit less strong. So now d4. He played g6. Already a little bit out of theory, to be honest. The first time in a classical game that I've seen g6. So I just pretend it's gonna be a King's Indian. So c4. Bishop g7, and if you see bishop g7, most people will play c5 and make it into some sort of Benoni. So I try to play e4, c5, and now I'm treating it as a Benoni. So d5 is really strong here, and it's the best move with the opening. That's nice. However, I just figured it out on the board, which is also nice. d6, bishop d3, maybe knight e2, and then just castle right away. So getting into safety real quick, and then try to play on. e6, knight e2, so castle's next move. If nothing happens, he took, and now I can take on two different sides. I took with this pawn, however the engine didn't like it. However, if you look at it in a natural way, this bishop is really strong. So if you castle this way, I can start an attack maybe, and if you take it this way, I don't really like it. It doesn't look really natural to me, however the engine prefers it. So yeah, but I'm not an engine, so I play this move. Knight f6, castles, so we're both in safety. Knight b c3, rook e8, bishop g5. Developing, all my pieces are developed. Only need to move this out of the pin, but that can be done later. h6, and now the best move is bishop h4. But I was really scared. g5. Bishop g3, knight h5, and now my bishop is a little bit trapped. However, I can just develop, and if you take, I take with the knight, and I have really strong position. If you can look at the evil bar, it's really strong. However, you give up your bishop pair, so didn't like it that much, so I played bishop f4. If you play now, I can just move it, and you're weakening your king side. a6, preparing b5, h3, and that's if you play knight h5, I have bishop h2, and I keep this, and I eyeballing this weakness the entire time. So h3, and you take control of g4. You take control over g4. Queen c7. Don't know what this move is. I have absolutely no idea. You're pinning yourself. The pin is not that strong because you can really hard get rid of this pawn. However, yeah, maybe he wants to. No sure. Queen d2, attacking this. Maybe provoking g5, so I make this bishop stronger. But he played king h7, really nice move to defend this pawn and maybe open this file. Rook b1. The engine didn't like it. I did like it, to be honest. For a human perspective, the pin is really strong. If this move is this moves, it's annoying. So I can never play b3. So I played rook b1 to prepare b3. So I played b3. Knight e5. I can take, but I didn't really like it that much. He's attacking my bishop, so obviously I'm moving my bishop. And now he made a really big mistake, bishop d7. And if you look closely to the position, this knight does not have any squares left. and this is maybe, well, if you move this, this is winning a tempo. So I played bishop h2, and now it's trapped. So the engine likes b5, even bishop takes h3, sacking the piece. So bishop takes h3, and now f4 will come. So you can play this move, and it's really funny. But however, he played the most natural move, bishop bishop to c8, and now I should have seen this move, a4. a4 is preventing b5. His only big threat is b5, and I should have stopped it with a4. However, I didn't like this weakness. However, it's not that much of a weakness, it just looks weak. So that's annoying that I didn't see it, but I learn every move, so that's nice. I played rook f e1, just to see what he would do, and he played rook b5, b8, and now I played f4, kicking away his knight to the only square. So now this is back. He moved this, and he moved. He needs to move this move. So knight b6 is maybe a solution. However, I didn't play really well the next couple of moves. Knight g3 takes. Rook e7. That's the best move because I attack this. King g7. And now I made the blunder. He should have taken this, and I should have taken with the rook. And now rook e7 is really not that great of a move. So queen d8. Now I have to take. I have to basically go into a trade-off. Rook e2, most logical square. Bishop d4. I missed bishop d4. Well, before this, I missed it, so it's not that great. King h1. He took, and well, this is a good move. This is maybe a good move. However, knight f6, not that great move. So I try this really strong piece. Now I can trade it off. Now you don't have a lot of squares. Well, yeah, bishop h1, but why would you play that? And if you don't do anything, I will take. So he took, and now the really strong bishop is gone. My bishop, well, the plan to attack this is also gone. So that's he is attacking b4, queen c3, defending and making this stronger. A5, a3, kicking away the strong rook. Rook back to b7, and now my master plan of the game. Well, not yet. Queen e after this, queen e1, rook back to b2. So he moved his rook a couple of times, and now my master plan. f5, g5, and now knight h5. If you take, you lose. I can take this, but I probably need to move this first. Bishop d3. Now this is hanging, so you have this move, and then I have this move. Takes. Queen h8. Whatever you go, and you lose a rook. So this is worse than this piece. So a trade-off is not great because you attack this, and my queen on this is kind of misplaced. So I need to defend this, attack this, and if I knight into the game, I take, you take. Still a little bit misplaced, and the rook and it's slightly winning. So it's harder than it should be. However, the engine. Well, first I will show you what happened in the game. G5, knight h5, and he played bishop d7, and that's a mistake because I have a double attack on the rook and the knight, and he took the bishop, and now I took the knight. And if you go this, I can take this with check, and if you take this, I can take with the queen defending. and defending the infiltration, easy win. So if you go this, it's even more, it's going to be mate. So this is double check. It's really important that it's a double check because it's attacking the queen. It's mate. Oh, it's mate and it's mate. So that's funny. So you have this move, and then this doesn't work, obviously. But now you take the entire rook, and you have the same idea with the rook up. So you need to take with the queen, so you lose the queen, and now you have the rook. And what happened in the game is you can take this pawn right away and attack this. However, if you take, my opponent will take on the white on f5. So I played queen d8, bishop e8, and then you take the pawn. And now the bishop is, well, if you take with the rook or move the king, you lose the bishop. So you have to move. You have to move the bishop. Now you take, and now it's on a bad place, the bishop. So you need to activate it again. And I attack this, and he resigned in this game. In this position, he resigned. So that's a really nice victory against an 1800 Sinks. But I wanted to show you one more thing, and that was the engine line. I move this to play this move. However, the engine prefers h4. And if you take, well, he played the bishop move. So the defense was rook b8. However, I played, if the engine move is h4, takes, and if you play the natural move rook b1 instead of the bishop d7, because bishop d7 was a blunder, then you have queen takes h4, and you cannot defend with a king, so you're gonna lose something. And this is on the back rank, so that's completely losing. So really nice little tactic. However, if I played f5, the best move was to play rook b8, but it was the only move, so it was not the winning tactic, but it was a really good tactic to see. You need to play this move, or rook a2, but rook a2 is also not that great move, still winning. So very nice win against an 1806 opponent. So on to the next. Peace.